Tonight we're going to be doing a stealth camp on a roundabout. There she is. Let's get on there. We are proper roughing it. So it was Liam Neeson, Honest Thief. You absolute f***ing muppet. Absolutely fuming. Lucy Connolly, the one that got sent to prison for a tweet.
This country's an embarrassment to other countries right now.
If that makes me racist, if that makes me far right, so be it. Tonight we're going to be doing a stealth camp on a roundabout. I've never done this before. I've seen other people do it and it looks fun, so I thought I'd give it a go. As you can see, I'm just walking past Skoda, so I'm in Burntwood and I'm going to be stealth camping on that roundabout there, just in front of Skoda. And it's a roundabout in between Burntwood and Heath Hayes. So I'm just going to hang about, have a little wander about, wait for a gap in the traffic. It's not that busy actually for a Friday night. We're on 10 to 7, so it should be quite easy to get on. So yeah, I'll just walk down here, cross over, we'll come at it from the other side, and then when there's a gap in the traffic, I'll get myself on there. There she is. Okay, gang, I think we've got a gap. Let's get on there. Oh! Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Ah. That was a bit chaotic, but only a couple of cars would have saw me there and they would have just been thinking, who the hell is that knobhead running onto that island there? So yeah, now we can sort of get settled. I just need to break a couple of these branches off, but let's just have a little look. I can get the bivvy in here, so we've got a little bit of space here. I can make a bit of room. We'll get the bivvy in. We'll get some camo net up there. I am going to try and get the tarp up just in case we do have some rain. Ow. But yeah, I'll come back to you in a bit, guys, once I'm settled. As you can see then, guys, tarp set up. I've cleared a little bit of the ground here, so I can just get me bivvy get me bivvy in, and yeah, a little bit of shelter just in case it does rain. Again, it's not forecast, but we're good to go. So I'm just going to chill for a bit, have one of my cobras. It's now 7:30, so yeah, like I say, I'm just going to chill, and I'll get the bivvy set up in a bit then. We'll do another film chat tonight, guys, and like when I'm set up in a bit as well, I'll show you what I've got for food. It's hanging up there on the tree. Oh, you can see part of it, look. I've bought some rice, but I'll show you the rest of that in a bit once I'm set up. But yeah, I'm happy, guys. It's going to be a loud one. It's not going to be the most comfortable camp, but stealth camps are not meant to be comfortable, really. You are, in the literal sense, stealth camping. But I've put some camo net up, obviously with the tarp as well. I don't think we're going to be seen. So yeah, we should be good. I was going to use my mic, but I've bought the wrong lead to connect it, because I've got this like frame on my DJI 4, so I can have the light on it. And the problem is with the frame, you need a separate lead to plug the mic in. So we're just going to have to make do. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me okay. So I'm not, as you just saw there, I'm not actually putting the hoop in the bivvy tonight or pegging it out. I'm literally just going to treat it like any other bivvy bag. It is the OEX Salamander Push Pro bivvy, but yeah, I'm just going to treat it like a bivvy bag because there's not that much room to peg it out properly. So we are proper roughing it tonight, which is good because like it's a new experience for me. Some people, like my wife before, why do you want to do that? And it's like, well, it's better than staying in and watching shit on TV. You know, it's a new experience. It's something else. It's an adventure. Again, even though I'm only like 15-20 minutes up the road from home, yeah, it's just a new experience. Gets me out the house, gets me on my own for a bit. This is certainly not something that you want to be doing if, excuse me, you don't like creepy crawlies. I've lost count of the amount of things that have been crawling all over me while I've been setting up there. But yeah, I mean, all I've got to do now is blow my pillow up, and then before I get in, I'll get my sleeping bag in there as well. And yeah, it's like anything else in it. Just like I say, just treat it like a normal bivvy bag. Hopefully I'll sleep. It's going to be a noisy one, that's for sure. But yeah, it's great. I'm looking forward to my food. I'll show you that in a bit. Yeah, it's just, it's absolutely mad. It's absolutely mad. Someone had told me a couple of years ago I'd be doing this. This would be my hobby. I wouldn't have thought it, but yet here I am. And I know some people probably frowning, thinking, what the hell are you doing? Why not, man? Why not? Imagine, always like makes me think like, imagine what it's like to be homeless. A lot of homeless people haven't even got the luxury of a shelter like this. It's awful really when you think about it. And what I always find as well, as much as I love this, as much as I love coming out and doing this, tomorrow night, because it's Friday as I film this, it's Friday the 22nd of August 2025, and tomorrow night, Saturday night, I'll be sat on my couch, probably with a no, not a takeaway actually, I'm cooking myself a curry tomorrow night, nice and comfortable with my dog Ted. The missus is away. Road rage. The missus is away with family for the weekend, and I will really appreciate that comfort. You know, the fact that I'm out I can't get my words out. The fact that I'm out roughing it tonight, it makes me appreciate my home, it makes me appreciate my sofa, and then when I get into bed, like how comfortable it is. So it's one of them. It's like, as much as I love doing this, it then makes you appreciate like what you've got at home, the home comforts. Yeah. But I don't know, I just love this. I love like the struggle. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain to people. But yeah, I think I'd rather do this than go on to a campsite. Yeah, it's just a hard one to explain. It really is. But other stealth campers or people that watch me regularly, you'll know like where I'm coming from. Found a manhole, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So yeah, just a manhole, but it's a good spot for my table and to cook on. So I've got the stove set up, and for food and dinner tonight, I've got this juicy marbles plant-based steak. Now I've got to tell you, I already know this is banging. I had this on my stealth golf course camp. Lovely that. Half a pouch of spicy Mexican rice. Got my spray there. For snack, I've got this plant-based vegan Snickers. I think I had that last time I camped. Obviously, I've just bought my frying pan and the handle from the Trangia set. I've bought my gas stove again tonight. And then I've got teas, coffees, and my cutlery there, and my stainless steel cup to make my cups of tea in. So we're all set, food-wise, gang. But it's a little bit early yet, so I'm just going to sit and hold on. Let's get you right there. I'm going to sit and have another beer and chill out. It's not the most peaceful camp I've ever done, in all honesty. We're at 8:15 now, so I'll probably end up having an early night tonight and trying to get a fair few hours sleep in. Whether I will or not, whether the traffic dies down a little bit later on, who knows. But it seems to me that, so behind me here we've got something called the Mad Mile, and you'll have heard me talking about that on one of my other camps when I was in some woodland down the way here, and you could hear like the loud exhausts and that. I complain about it, and so I think that they come bombing down the Mad Mile here to this roundabout, and then if you turn right at this Skoda garage here, there's another stretch of road that goes down towards Burntwood and Chasetown, towards the M6 toll road. And obviously the boy racers and the people on motorbikes that are irresponsible like to speed down here. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but what can you do? That's human beings for you, innit? But hopefully, you know, it will die down a little bit later on, be a little bit less noisy, and because like I'm sort of getting used to it anyway, hopefully I'll get a decent night's sleep. Hold on, let me just open this bill right there. Eye up. Oh, that ain't for me. Nah, it's an ambulance. So, what we'll do for a laugh, we'll FaceTime my mate Rock Dog. Shall we? Should we do that? And we'll ask him what his favourite Jean-Claude Van Damme film is. Now, if you've seen some of my previous videos, you'll get that. If not, go back and give him a watch. Right. Let's give him a ring. Let's FaceTime him. He might not answer. He might be at the pub with his dad. Who knows? Yeah, I would have thought he would have answered by now. Oh, I'm gutted. That would have been good. Yeah, he's not going to answer, is he? We'll give him a chance. But if not, we'll do our little film chat anyway. No answer. So, in my last camping video, you will have seen I was out with my friend and client, Joe. And we went up to, I'll leave that there just in case he rings. And we went up to the Shropshire Hills, Caer Caradoc. And we did a little chat, and I tried to like have a chat with him about films and stuff, but he's not really a filmy person. But I did manage to get a film out of him that he recommended, and it's a film called Your Name, and all he said was it was a good like animated film, one of his best animated films out there. I didn't know at the time that it was anime, so one of these Japanese cartoon things, which I've never really like sort of took to before. I've given them a go, like, but it's never really been my thing. However, I have watched it this week, and it was all right, you know. Like I said to Joe, like I admitted, the first 20 minutes to half an hour, I did really have to like force myself to stick with it. It's just because I'd like tried anime in the past and it didn't really resonate with me. You sort of go in with an opinion already, don't you? So I forced myself for the first 20 minutes, half hour to give it a chance, and I'm glad that I did, because it was pretty good actually. So it's called Your Name. I managed to find it for free on the Channel 4 app, and it's basically about, without giving too much away, so like Joe said, it's like about a body swap, but what I took from it is it's about the human connection, and it's getting a bit dark now, isn't it? Let's put my light on. So it's about the human connection, and it sort of gets the message across, the importance of names, hence why it's called like Your Name, and it's about like memories, like sort of like if we didn't have names other than describing a person, like you know, it's really difficult to sort of get across unless you've watched the film. But yeah, it's like our names are important for our memories of things, our memories of experiences that we've had, people that we've met in the past, maybe on holidays, or, you know, maybe when like you've been out hiking and stuff, and you might not even remember their name. But yeah, it's difficult without giving too much away. It's difficult to sort of explain what I mean, but I would recommend it. I would definitely recommend it, and that's coming from someone that's not really a massive fan of anime. I have watched another couple of films this week. What did I watch? I'll tell you what I watched today, and I absolutely love this series of films. So today I watched Jason Bourne, which is the 4th one in the Bourne Ultimatum series. So you've got the Bourne Ultimatum, which is the first one. These are all Matt Damon films, by the way, and if you've not seen these, honestly, you need to watch them. They are absolutely fantastic, gripping action thrillers, I would say, and like full of espionage and all that. It's absolutely brilliant. So you've got the Bourne Ultimatum, and then you've got the Bourne Supremacy, and then I think the third one was called, yes, I think it was the Bourne Ultimatum, if I've got that right, or the Bourne Ultimation, something like that. And the one I watched today was Jason Bourne, which is the 4th one, and there's also a spin-off one as well, which is quite good, with a different character he's also like an assassin. Absolutely fantastic films if you've not watched them. And in this one, the chase in Las Vegas, through the streets of Las Vegas, up the strip, absolutely banging. And these ones are like, it's a lot more than just like action and mindless violence. There's a really good gripping story behind it as well, like the character Jason Bourne and who he was before. And, you know, in the first one, like he suffers like with memory loss, and they are absolutely fantastic films. Let me know in the comments if you do like the Bourne films. Let me know if you haven't watched them and you're gonna watch them, because I'm recommending them to you. But yeah, to be honest with you, I can't recommend them enough. They're up there with like my favourite films. They really are. What else have I watched this week? I know I've watched another film. Yes, so it was Liam Neeson, Honest Thief, that one there, if you can see it, on Netflix. And that was really good, really, really good. So basically, again, without giving too much away, it's in the synopsis anyway. He is a bank robber, but he meets a woman, falls in love, and because he wants to be honest about it, he wants to turn himself in. That's all I'm going to say. But that is a good film. Again, I love Liam Neeson films. I mean, classics like Taken, absolutely brilliant film. They ruined it. The second one wasn't too bad, but Taken 3 was awful. It was all right in terms of, again, if you like mindless violence, it was a good film. But 1 was absolutely fantastic. 2 was all right. But yeah, Liam Neeson films are good as well. He's done a couple. I watched another one a week back. I can't remember what it was called. What's it called now? He loses his memory. He loses his memory. Is it called Memory? Do you know what? I'm going to have a look. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have a look because it does my head in. I'm terrible, you know. Oh, yeah. It's actually called Memory. It's actually called Memory. he suffers a memory loss, and there's like a conspiracy. That's a fantastic film. And the other film that I've watched this week as well is another Tom Cruise film, because I spoke about Tom Cruise films a couple of camping videos back. I love A Few Good Men, but I watched this week as well War of the Worlds, Tom Cruise, directed by Steven Spielberg. Absolutely fantastic. I'll tell you what, the first 30 to 40 minutes of that film is absolutely spot on. Talk about gripping. And the acting is absolutely banging, you know, for a modern day remake of a classic, War of the Worlds. That is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, some good films there, guys, for you to be getting on with if you've not seen them already. I'll be amazed if you haven't, because they are really good films. But yeah, that's my pick of the week, pick of this camping trip. Go watch them films, guys. All of them absolutely spot on. I'm going to enjoy the rest. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beer, and then when I come back to you, it'll be cooking time. Gang, hold on, let me just put the light on here. Have a guess who's rang me back, gang. Look at this here. The old rock dog Wilksy's rung me back here, eh? Yeah, so earlier on, mate, I rang you on the video, but obviously you never answered. So basically, mate, for this week's camping video, I've done my film chat already, but I wanted to ask you, it's just a bit of a laugh really, what your favourite Jean-Claude Van Damme film is.
Well, without a shadow of a doubt, mate, it's always going to be Iwal.
Iwal.
It's always going to be Iwal, Leon, Lionheart. It's always going to be that.
Okay, yeah, well, I pretty much knew the answer anyway.
Yeah.
And that's, so Iwal is also known as Lionheart in the States, isn't he?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So just tell my subscribers then, tell the viewers of Hangout with Deggers, why Iwal is your favourite Jean-Claude Van Damme film.
Well, this is really putting me on the spot, but it was just a great storyline, mate, from start to finish. Yeah, okay. Some of the fight scenes are a bit over-exaggerated at times, because no one would ever survive that sort of beating the Van Damme took, especially from a teller at the end. But it's just a great storyline. You know, when he escaped from the Foreign Legion after the atrocities, what happened to his brother at the start of the film, when he got absolutely blocked by those drug dealers, and he just wanted to really badly go and visit his brother after his brother was literally calling for him, you know. So it was just, yeah, it's a great, I would say, yeah, like you say, the great storyline, mate. I just think it's the best film. Don't get me wrong, some of the early stuff, Bloodsport, Death Warrant, Nowhere to Run. Obviously, you can't forget Time Cop. That was a great film. Again, Sudden Death was a good film, but for me, it'll always going to be Iwal. Iwal was just the best film.
Oh, mate, it's definitely.
Who could not forget Kickboxer?
Oh,
Kickboxer,
brilliant!
again,
yeah.
Great film.
Yeah, but it's definitely it's definitely up there, Iwal, mate. So, mate, I won't keep you too long, because to be honest, I'm going to be cooking me dinner in a minute. But yeah, so I would just like to, while I've got you on the old mobile blower, I would like to ask all the viewers if they would like to see me out on a camp with you for a film chat, because as you can tell, guys, he loves talking about films just as I do, So I think it would be good to get him out on a camp. He's not too keen, so it's up to you guys in the comments. You guys in the comments have got to let me know if you want my mate Wilksy, the rock dog, to come out on a camp with me. It'll be more comfortable than this, mate. I'm actually on a roundabout at the minute in Burntwood.
Oh, God. Well, I'm hoping that your subscriber says, no, leave it. I don't think Wilksy's up to it. I don't think Wilksy's up to it. I think Wilksy's more up to sitting on a sofa, discussing it on a podcast.
Yeah. So
in the wild, you know.
You know the mate, do you know the Skoda garage in Burntwood?
Yes, I do, yeah.
I'm on the island right next to that.
Oh yeah. Not far from Burntwood Rugby Club.
That's it, just up the road, mate. Just up the road. That's where I work.
I know where you are, mate.
Yeah.
I know where you are.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Right then, mate. Thanks for that. Thanks for being a part of the video. I'll let you get back to your Friday night, and I'll speak to you over the weekend, mate.
Yep, Sam, mate.
All right.
Enjoy your night at Stealth Camp anyway, and I'll speak to you soon.
All the best, mate. All the best. Cheers.
Okay.
Ta-ra, mate. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
What a legend. What an absolute legend he is. Oh, I love it. You absolute fucking muppet. Let's try again, shall we? Oh my God, I'm gutted. I was proper looking forward to 2 of these. Right, let's try again. Absolute fucking muppet. Ow. What an absolute clown I am. What I love about this fake steak is it just crumbles. Like, this is really good on a sandwich. Bit of crusty bread, some plant-based vegan butter, sauce of your choice, some fried onions. I tell you what, it is absolutely spot on. Really is spot on. And honestly, just give it a go, just try it, man. I promise you, you will not be disappointed with the taste of this steak. It is absolutely superb, it really is. Going to mix all the rice in with it. To be fair, 1 steak is probably enough, but I'm still gutted about that. Oh, I'm absolutely gutted. I was proper looking forward to smashing that down me, man. If there's anything that's going to keep me awake tonight, it's that. It's dropping that steak, man. Bloody gutted. I've got to let it go. I've got to put it out my head. I've got to put it out my head because it'll just do me head in. It's happened now, it's gone. I just got to enjoy this, ain't I? That is bloody lovely. Don't think about the bit I dropped. Don't think about the bit I dropped. To be honest, bloody hell, that's a big wagon. To be honest, this saucepan's not the best. You seem to need loads of oil. I think I need to invest in a better, like, non-stick one. I'll have to have a look. See if I can get one around about the same size. That's not too heavy. That'll fit in my pack easily enough. But yeah, despite the mishap, that is banging as always. So I will take a few moments to enjoy this, and then I will come back to you guys a little bit later on when I've got a brew on and I'm having my dessert, my vegan Snickers. I'm still thinking about that steak I dropped. Oh man. Do you know what though? What's mad is, yeah, I was going to eat the two of them. I'm not going to lie, I was going to eat the two of them. But before I left the house, I did think to myself, do I really need the two? Shall I save one and have a steak sandwich tomorrow? Could you imagine if I'd left one at home and I'd only bought one and dropped it? I would have been fuming. I can tell you, I would have been absolutely fuming. A strong cup of Rosie Lee and a Snickers before I climb into the Bivvy. Just gone 11 o'clock. It's been another cracking night, guys. Despite the mishap. Another good one. Hopefully. You can probably hear. Quietened down quite a bit now. The last half an hour the traffic is few and far between now. So with that, gang, I'll see you in the morning, I think. I've done enough talking. We've had our film chat. We spoke to the rock dog, our Wilksy. Had some cracking food there. This is going down a treat. So I will bid you all a very good night. And see you in the morning. All the best. Almost 6:05. Good morning. We didn't have any rain, which I'm glad about. The birds on this little roundabout, superb. Lovely to wake up to. I'll be honest, didn't sleep the best, but I did manage to get between 3 and 4 hours, I think. So not too bad, to be fair. just been, while I've made my coffee there, I was just listening to the first interview of that Lucy Connolly lady, the one that got sent to prison for a tweet, you know. Sounds absolutely awful what they did to her. Sounds very politically motivated, and yeah, I expect that she's going to be gunning for a few people, but what will happen? I mean, it's just shocking what's going on in this country at the moment, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to chill out, carry on listening to that while I drink my coffee, and I'll come back to you in a bit.
Monday morning, and then I thought, like, now what then? And I thought they might just leave me in the police cells actually, and then the sergeant came along and said, we're going to try and get you some transport too. Probably looking at our country thinking, like a lot of people, like a lot of letters I received in jail saying, you know, this country's an embarrassment to other countries right now. The things that are going on, the way we're not allowed to, the way we're being silenced.
So given Keir Starmer has now said twice...
What do you think about the state of the UK, guys?
That the UK
I think
does
she's right,
have free
to be fair.
speech.
And
I know
listen,
that
I don't
Tory
watch the
America-
news, I don't watch mainstream media anymore. The only bits that I see is like when I'm scrolling through YouTube and that. I think it's very important that you get a balanced view. So when I say I don't watch it, I see like what they're posting and stuff like that. What I'm saying is I don't sit there and watch it for hours like I used to years ago. I think we all know now, don't we, that a lot of it is propaganda. And on both sides, I think it's really important that you listen to both sides of the story. But I would recommend giving this a watch, the Lucy Connolly. It's her first interview with Dan Wootton. It appears to me anyway, having seen that they show you the headlines and that on there that the mainstream media were printing on the front of newspapers and stuff. It's basically political. She was a political prisoner and they wanted to make an example of her, basically to shut people up. You're not allowed an opinion. These days, if you have an opinion, you're far right, and that's it. It's like I think like many people, I've got no problem with immigration. I've got no problem with what race you are living in our country, but you shouldn't be coming here illegally. And if you want to come here, just have respect for the United Kingdom. That's all we want. That's all we want. If that makes me racist, if that makes me far right, so be it. What can you do? I know I'm not racist and I know I'm not far right. To be honest, I think I'm just normal, like most people. But what can you do? Yeah, you guys let me know in the comments. Anyway, I don't want this to be about politics. I'm going to get myself packed up and I'll come back to you when we're about to get off this roundabout. As always, guys, leave no trace. You wouldn't tell I'd been here except for that little bit of flat ground. Yep, we've definitely got everything. Right, I'm not too bothered about getting off about a gap, but let's just wait for that car to go there. Right, let's go. Right then guys, thanks for hanging out with me once again. There she is. Another stealth camp ticked off. There will be more to come, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All the best, and ta-ra for a bit. Pretty good Skodas are now, aren't they? Apparently. Morning, mate.